Hello, my name is Mr. Chona. Welcome you to my study room. Today I'm solving essay question 5 of the 2024 WASSCE General Mathematics paper written by Ghana. And the question reads that the mean age in years of M student in a class was 17.6. At the end of the academic year, 4 students aged 16, 19, 20, and 17 were dismissed. The new mean age of the class became 0.2 less than the original mean. Find the value of M. Let's see if we can get the main fact from this problem. They are the fact that the mean is 17.6, so let's not forget that. And also, we have M students. That's not all. At the end of the academic year, 4 students were dismissed. That's very important information. And these are the ages of the 4 students. And also, the new mean is 0.2 less than the original mean. Let me put that. And then, obviously, you are finding the value of M. So I just want to underline that. So now we know that by the time we use all, we should arrive at the answer. So I think the biggest concept in this problem is the mean, and the mean has a formula. So let's write the formula for mean down. That is x bar equals the sum of values over number of values. So in this case, let's let the sum of values, and we must put it in context. The question is talking about age in years. So let's say the sum of the ages of M student be X. So let me write that. Okay, now that we state the formula for mean, we are going to substitute the information into it. So from the first part of the question, the mean is 17.6. And that will be equal to, we don't know the sum of ages, so that is X over, and we were told that M is the number of students in the first part of the question. By making X the subject, X is going to be 17.6 M. And let's make it equation 1 because it looks like we cannot do much about it. We have 2 variables, X and M, so there's no much we can do about it. Then let's go to the second part of the question to see if we can get more information to complete this. From the second part of the question, they said the new mean is 0.2 less than the original mean. So it means that putting that also into the mean formula again, we are going to have 17.6 minus 0.2 because less than means subtraction. And then that will be equal to the sum of ages. In this case will be the original sum of ages, which we are calling X, minus the ages of the 4 students that have been dismissed, right? So that will be 16 plus 19 plus 20 plus 17. And it's very important for you to put it in parentheses so that you can subtract the total and not just the 16. And that is all over. What is the number of students now? That will be the original number of students, which is M minus the 4 students that have been dismissed, right? Good. Let's simplify further. 17.6 minus 0.2 will give us 17.4. And that will be equal to X minus. When you add all these values, you should have 72 over M minus 4. Then multiplying both sides by M minus 4, we're going to have 17.4 multiplying M minus 4 to be equal to X minus 72. And that means 17.4 M minus 17.4 times 4. 17.4 times 4. That's 348 over 5, and then SD gives us 69.6. So that means here be minus 69.6. And that should be equal to X minus 72. And then I'll move the 72 to the left hand side to make it positive. But not just that, I'll rearrange the whole thing to have x equals 17.4 m minus 69.6, then plus 72. So x will be equal to 17.4 m. Then let me do negative 69.6 plus 72. Or I can simply do 72 minus 69.6. And that is 12 over 5, which gives us 2.4. So this side becomes plus 2.4. And this becomes equation 2. And since equation 1 is x and equation 2 is also x, it means that we can equate the two of them. So that's what we are going to do. Equating equations 1 and 2, it means that 17.6 m will be equal to 17.4 m plus 2.4. All right, grouping like terms, we're going to have 17.6 m minus 17.4 m equals 2.4. So let's do 17.6 minus 17.4. 17.6 minus 17.4. And that give me 1/5, which is the same as 0.2. So 0.2 m will be equal to 2.4. And I'm solving for m, so I divide both sides by 0.2. 2.4 divided by answer, and that gives me 12. So m equals 12, and that answers the problem for us to find the value of m. So that ends it. The only thing we can do here will be probably for us to plug it in to see whether we get what values we are looking for. And that one is not part of the question, but just as a form of us checking if our answer is correct. Then we're going to get the value of x by plugging that into the equation 1. So from equation 1, x will be equal to 17.6, m is now 12. So what is 17.6 times 12? So 12 times 17.6, and that is 211.2. So x equals 211.2. Right. So now let's say 211.2 divided by m, which is 12, to see whether that will give us the mean that we were given. Then we know the answer is correct. So 212, and I'm going to have answer divided by 12, right? And that is correct for the mean. Then let's check the second part of the scenario to see if that gives us the same thing. And that is now this part of the question, right? We are just checking. So x is 211.2 minus 72 over m is 12. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Or I can still put the whole thing here, 12 minus 4, and work that with the calculator to see if that will give me 17.4. Then we know that our answer is correct. So let's see. I'd like to bring the fraction first. So 211.4 minus 72 all over 12 minus 4, and that gives me 697 over 40, which when changed to decimal give me 17.425, which is the same as 17.4. So that means our answer is correct. I hope this lesson has been of help to you. If yes, then see you next time in my study room. Bye bye.